voice, it counts them all. A team of hearts with plans to share. For every soul we're standing there. It's in the ballot, it's in our hands. Together we rise and take a stand. For every dream, for every need, community spirit is our creed. The vote is here to pave the way, working hard both night and day, delivering hope, delivering dreams. We are the ones who fuel the streams. Every corner, every street, we bring the change that makes us meet. Hand in hand we hold the flame. Together we'll make a lasting name. It's in the ballot, it's in our hands. Together we rise and take a stand. For every dream, for every need, community spirit is our creed. The boat is here to pave the way, working hard both night and day, delivering hope, delivering dreams. We are the ones to fuel the streams. Every corner, every street, we bring the change that makes us meet. Hand in hand we...
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Laura. I'm the host for today's very special Eketahuna Community Board Show. And I'm joined today by our three lovely candidates, and we'll hit the opening credits. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Laura, and it is my absolute pleasure to be hosting this show in my own backyard. Please give a big round of applause for our candidates today. Alrighty then. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. First I'll just explain how this show works. So all the questions here that I've got, these are all submitted by you guys. So these are community submitted questions. All the candidates up here will answer 9 questions plus a hard-hitting question. That will be done at the end of answering the 9 questions. But first thing is first, we've got to get to know our wonderful candidates. So we'll start off with Steen for his opening statement.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, my name's Steen McGee. I'm the current chairman of the Eketahuna Community Board. Just finishing up 2 terms. I grew up on a dairy farm just west of Eketahuna and have chosen Eketahuna as a place for my wife and I to raise our own family. So we love it here. Yeah.
All right, and I'll pass it on to our next candidate. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Good afternoon, I'm Larissa Barclay. I've been in Eketahuna since 2017. Love the place, wouldn't be anywhere else. I'm currently Deputy Chair of the Community Board and hoping for the second round. second term. So yeah, thanks.
And Mel.
Hi, I'm Mel Corlett. Most people in this community already know me or know of me from running the Eketahuna Community Facebook page. This is my first time doing anything like this, but I'm really looking forward to actually being more involved in our community if I get into it. I have been here for about 9 years, and I've got 5 children, and they have all been through the local schools, and I currently run 2 businesses in Eketahuna, and I love being here.
Alrighty, okay, now let's get on to the questions. So starting from 1 to 9, or choosing box numbers between 1 to 9, Steen, what box number would you like?
We'll start at the top, I guess.
Number 1. Okay, we have I for, well, ice cream. Alrighty, so how can the community board contribute to civil defence and emergency management in our area?
We're already taken over the role of the civil defence for our area, so it's just as far as being contacts here. So there was a separate committee that Charlie was involved with before, so to streamline things, we've already brought it into the community board duties, and we are currently just looking at booking courses for all the board members to go on to get, so we can have some more training towards civil defence.
All right. And now I'll pass it over to Larissa. I didn't quite catch your name before. Was it Larissa? Thank you. Okay, thank you. I didn't want to get your name wrong. Larissa.
To answer the question,
Yes.
how can the community board contribute to civil defence? I would say we've got things in place already. The radio station is going to be contributing to civil defence also, so working with the community board and radio station, that is in the same building, and being in connection with the community. So, yeah. Thank you.
And Mel, same question for you.
So just going off what Steen has already said, the community board already lead civil defence and emergency management in the community. And it's quite good to actually hear that you're looking into doing further education around that, because I think that it does need to be strengthened. And also I think that the community needs to have more knowledge about what it actually entails. And currently I'm involved with the radio and the Eketahuna Health Board, and we're doing work with that already.
Excellent. Alrighty, so now pass it over to Larissa. What number would you like?
Number 5.
Number 5, right. Let's see what number 5 gets us. Okay, question J. J for Jones Street.
We don't see a J.
We don't have a J. What do we have, Sam?
A to I.
A to I, okay, all right.
Sorry, yeah, I do a stream if it's got J later.
Well, these things happen, folks. Let's try again. Okay, C for Church Street. How will you stand for the community at the council table on issues where council is not in support of them?
I think that's really, really simple to answer. Again, we represent our community, so we would totally need to be doing that.
Alrighty. And Larissa, same question for you.
Yep, stand firmly with the community and, yeah, support the community. Definitely.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. And how about you, Mel?
Oh, it's just the same answer. You know, I would expect anyone that is doing this sort of role to support the community.
Excellent. We love community support around here. Alrighty, okay. And Mel, what question would you like? Or what letter would you like? Box.
Oh, box.
Or box, yeah.
I'll just two.
Two. Okay. Question E. E for Eketahuna. What community project would you be happy to support for community board council grants?
Again, we have a criteria to follow when people put in for the council grants, but I personally are very supportive of the radio station and the health centre, which have both put grants in recently.
Same question for you, Larissa.
Same answer. The radio station and the health centre, it's really important. Yeah.
Short and sweet and simple. That's how we like
Yep.
it. And Mel.
I would support like anything that has a long-term feasibility and something that the community actually wants.
Alrighty. Okay, now we'll pass it over to Steen again. What box letter or number would you like? Box number.
Trying to find something.
Just pick a number.
5, have we done 5?
We've done 5. I can give you
They
4
didn't
or 6.
4?
Okay. Okay, question A. A for Alfreton Road. What will be your preference for new street names to be based on in the Eketahuna Community Board area? For example, former mayor names gifted from local iwi.
First and foremost, I would ask the community, because it must be a community-minded thing. If I had any input to add, I would suggest that people that stand out for the amount of community work they have done and their time here would have to be on the list, I would suggest.
All right. And same question for you, Larissa.
Yeah, it would have to be a community member, like it would be good to have a road called Sweeney. Yeah, if it was going to be any changes, community-based. Yep.
Excellent. And Mel.
It's basically the same, you know, it needs to be community-based, you know, consultation with what everyone wants.
All righty, we got short, very simple answers today. This is great. Okay, Larissa, what number would you like to pick?
Number 6.
Number 6. I can give you a 6. Okay. Question G. G for golf, Eketahuna Golf Club. We do have one of those here. Okay. What would be your role? What would your role entail in overseeing the planning, regulation, and implementation of traffic, parking, signage, and related policy changes, including community consultation processes? Starting with Steen.
Firstly, that's almost 100% organised by council. However, I'd be happy to support any ideas that our community has via the community board and writing a letter towards them.
All righty. And Larissa.
Yep, community consultation. That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
Short and simple. And Mel.
So I have a little bit of experience already with this because I live on Alfreton Road and we already have issues with school parking not being enough and then people parking on the verges and basically ripping up all the grass and turning it into mud like right outside our house. And it's not attractive. And I do know that the school has been working to try and have something done about that. I'm not too sure how far it has gotten, but that is something that I would be in support of and hopefully have a little bit more traction in regards to having that sort of thing done.
Alrighty. Okay, Larissa, what number would you like to pick?
Have we got number 10?
Oh, we don't have a number 10, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can
okay.
give you 3 or 7 or 8.
Oh, number 7 would be good.
Number 7. Okay, question D. D for duck. Let's go duck.
There is a drum and string.
I don't know why duck came into my mind. There we go. Okay, alrighty. So, how willing are you to work with local hapu and iwi at a community board level, starting with Steen?
That's been quite easy so for our last term because we've had Evelyn Chase on board, so it's been very easy to work with her. And even though she's not running again, we've all formed if we didn't have a close relationship with Evelyn before, we would do now, definitely. So I think that we would work very well, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. It's been great having Evelyn with us. She's been a good voice for from the iwi. So yeah, definitely keen to carry that on.
Any thoughts, Mel?
Basically the same thing, although being involved with some other groups in town, I feel that we should be doing a little bit more, and hopefully with some projects that we've been thinking of, we'll have more engagement with local iwi.
Okay, alrighty. So Mel, what number would you like to pick? We've got 3, 7, and 8 left. 3. Okay. Question B for Bright Street. How would you stand up for your community interests if it differs from your own position?
I think that's very simple to answer, and in a democratic fashion, I must go with what the community want if it differs from my view. So.
Alrighty, short and simple.
Yeah, I'd second that. We're community based. Yep.
Excellent. Mel?
Yep, basically the same thing that, we're here to represent the community as a whole. And I believe that all interests should be voiced, whether you agree with them or not.
Alrighty. Okay, so we've got 2 questions left, guys. Steen.
3? Have we got a 3?
Yeah, we got a 3. I can give you a 3. F for Foursquare. What factors currently support community gardens in your area, and what actions could be taken to improve or create new ones?
Our health centre runs a very, very good community garden. It's well used, and they grow a lot of produce there. I don't think we really need to improve on that, but we have once talked about some extra or some land up High Street that possibly could, to expand the community garden. But personally, I think what the health centre do is absolutely great and enough.
Yes, some extra land for bigger gardens. Extra land for bigger gardens would be really good. Yep.
Alrighty. Mel?
I agree that we need to probably have some more food security in our area. However, it's all run by volunteers, and I think the biggest issue that we have is that we don't have enough volunteers, and many in the community will understand, it is really only a handful of people that do majority of the volunteer work. So I would like to see more people come into that, so that we can make more improvements.
Alrighty. Now, there's only one question left before we get to the hard-hitting question. What's it going to be? All right, we've got H for Haswell Street. How accessible is the current community board, and what steps would you take to improve its accessibility if needed?
I think that we are very accessible because of the different groups. I mean, I should let you guys talk about that, but just me personally, I'm available Monday to Friday in the main street where our business is. And, being a small town, I'm sure that a good number of people would have my phone number or know how to get hold of me after hours as well.
Alrighty, and Larissa?
Yep, we're a small community. We know each other. We are accessible to our community. Yeah.
Fantastic. And Mel?
Same answer again. I believe that we are quite accessible. Being a small community, because, everyone knows everyone or knows someone that knows how to get hold of someone. And our community Facebook page is well utilised with people putting questions on there and tagging members in it or asking how to get hold of someone. So I don't think we have any problem with accessibility for our community board members.
Okay, and I will say that you guys have been really accessible on the Facebook page, and I think you guys are doing a fantastic job running that. Okay, so now with all that's left is our hard-hitting question. I don't know if Sam wants to run a graphic for that, or should we? There we go. Now, rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be screaming at the candidates. Okay, so here's your hard-hitting question. What is your position on retaining Tararua District Council's Tamaki Nui Arua Māori Ward and the Horizons Regional Council's Tonga Māori constituency, and why do you hold that position? Starting with Steen.
Personally, I don't believe that it's supportive of the democratic process, so I wouldn't support it myself.
Alrighty, and Larissa.
I suppose I would support it. I haven't really looked into it, so yeah, I actually can't comment on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mel.
I do support it. However, when I've looked into it, I don't feel that it is a fair voice. I believe that people on the Māori roll should actually also be able to vote for our other candidates, because I feel like it minimises their voice to only have one representative. Like, why can they not have more? Because, isn't that what is supposed to happen? You're supposed to vote for the people that are going to represent your views. And yeah, I just don't, I haven't really understood what it meant until I've actually spoken to one of our Māori representatives or, candidates that are coming up. So she answers questions for me, but yeah, I just feel like they should be able to have more of a voice rather than just that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess for me, I am someone on the Māori roll. For me personally, I've never really felt disenfranchised voting on the Māori roll. I think it is, for me, I like having the ability to vote on that roll and vote for a Māori candidate. But I am more than open to hearing a range of different perspectives on the subject, because it is an important topic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's our hard-hitting question. And with that, we're going to go into closing statements. We'll start off with Steen.
I'd just like to close with that I have enjoyed my my time on the board, and it comes with its challenges, but also its rewards. And I would be more than happy to serve the community again if voted for.
Excellent, nice and short and to the point. Larissa.
I'd like to have a second term because I love this community. I just want to represent and be everybody's voice and see if I can do better this time.
Fantastic. And Mel?
I would like to be on the community board just so that I can see what else I can do in the community that would have a bigger impact than what I currently do.
Fantastic. And please give a big round of applause to our candidates today. Thank you very much. And with that, I've been your host, Laura, and please stick around because we do have more upcoming shows. And if any of you wish to interact with the candidates after the show, we welcome that here. We are a very democratic show. We encourage transparency. This show is being live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. So for people that couldn't make it here today or people that can't make future Meet the Candidate events, this show is very important for transparency and getting to know where candidates sit on things, because you can look over the footage again and again if you want. So yeah, that's part of the reason why we do It's in the Ballot. We're a purely volunteer-based show, so we're not being paid to do this. This is all just volunteer run. And we've put in many, many hours of work, and we go literally right up and down the country doing this, and we love this. We love doing this, and we thank everyone here today for turning up for the Eketahuna Community Board show. So big clap to the audience. You guys have been fantastic.